Holy smoke, let's go. Sat stackers, let's go. Sat stackers. All right, boys. What up? It's Thursday, and it is Stacky Thursday. As every weekday is. Stack a little Bitcoin. Why? That's too much. Too much? One button. No button. Anyway, welcome to the Stack Sats Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. Why do we save in Bitcoin? Because saving in the dollar is like saving in apples. We'll talk about that more during the Why We Stack segment. Welcome. What up? Round of applause from the live studio audience for McLovin. Round of applause for Mr. Leonard with a gong hit. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Let's get stacky. Before we stack, let's check in and see what the sat strength is today. What the heck is a sat strength? Sat strength is how many satoshis can you buy for a single dollar. Today, the price of Bitcoin is at about 28,700. It might go up, it might go down. Who cares as long as your sat count goes up, okay? But today, for a dollar, you can buy 3,484 satoshis, okay? What the heck is a satoshi? A satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar has 100 cents, a Bitcoin has 100 million satoshis. So when you come in here and you look at the price and say, damn, Bitcoin is $28,701. I don't have that kind of money. I can't buy a Bitcoin. Well, don't worry. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy satoshis. You can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. And a satoshi has the same properties, the same qualities, the same fortress against inflation that a whole Bitcoin does, okay? So you don't have to start with $28,000 that you have sitting in your pocket. No, you can start with $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever you feel comfortable with. And as you start buying Bitcoin, as you start studying the technology and you become more comfortable with it, you realize that the real risk is saving in dollars. Okay, we'll talk about that more during the Why We Stack segment. But first, let's just say you're walking down the street minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you'll have 34.8 satoshis. So you see, a single penny, that's a lot of satoshis, right? When Bitcoin hits $1 million, 1 penny will be worth 1 satoshi. We'll have parity with a cent. One satoshi will have a sat will have parity with a cent, which is pretty cool. Anyway, all right, that's what we have. That is the sat strength. If you have any questions at any point during the stream, please do put it in the chat. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next segment, which is Why We Stack. All right, this is my opportunity to tell you guys a little bit of information when it comes to Bitcoin and why we save in Bitcoin, right? At any point during the show, you can ask questions, put it in the chat, and I will follow up on those as soon as I see them. But today, the title for the episode is Saving in Dollars is like saving in apples, okay? I heard this really cool analogy, and I can't remember where I heard it at this point, but I would, anyway, I can't remember where I heard it, but it makes perfect sense. Would you save to buy something like a car, a house, in a item or in a unit, like apples, like food, like fruit, like milk? Would you save in apples, or would you save in strawberries or in oranges or in bananas to save for a car, to save for something you want to buy in the future? It doesn't make sense, right? Because apples rot and food spoils, right? Milk spoils. So you wouldn't save value in an asset like apples that is deteriorating, right? It's dying, it's rotting slowly maybe not so slow, right? Apples rot pretty fast, like maybe after a couple weeks. Bananas get super ripe and spoil after a while, right? So milk as well, right? You wouldn't stockpile a bunch of milk, a bunch of bananas, a bunch of oranges, a bunch of food to preserve your long-term wealth, because it spoils, because it's not a good long-term store of value, right? Well, let me tell you what else is not a good long-term store of value, and that is the dollar. The dollar is like saving in apples. It's like saving in bananas, and it's bananas to do so. Why is it bananas to do so? Because just as food degrades over time, the dollar is also constantly degrading over time. It doesn't smell bad. It's still a dollar. It doesn't rot necessarily, but it does decay in the form of losing its purchasing power. So that is why saving in dollars is like saving in apples, and that would be bananas. That's all I got for you guys. That is the why we stack segment of today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't save in apples, don't save in bananas, don't save in milk, don't save in dollars. Save in Bitcoin. Okay? Bitcoin is for saving, dollars are for spending, bananas are for eating. Okay? All right. Now let's jump into the next segment of the show, because in this show, we don't only talk about stacking Bitcoin and tell you how to do it and try to help you on your way. We actually do it. We stack sats. But first, let's look into our stack recap. This is where we're going to check out our current position for the show, where you can see the purchases we've made since May 22nd all the way down to yesterday was our last purchase. Okay, so the way we're running the show is we call it dollar cost averaging, or in this case Bitcoin cost averages. We don't care what the Bitcoin price is. We're going to buy a set amount on a set schedule no matter what the price is. Okay, and we started with doing $5. We started doing $5 initially, but then we moved exchanges, and the minimum changed to $10. So now our minimum purchase is $10 if the price of Bitcoin is below our average buy price. In this case, the price of Bitcoin is above our average buy price. So we should only buy $10. Okay, but we've been buying $10. We've been buying. Okay, let's stick with the plan. I'm gonna buy $10 worth today. Okay, so that's the plan. Today we're buying $10 worth of Bitcoin, and you feel free to buy as much as Bitcoin as you need. Okay, again, regardless of where the price is, regardless of what the price is doing, we're just gonna continue to stack because the idea is that we want as many Satoshis in our control before the ETFs get approved, before the Bitcoin halving happens next year. Not next week, not next week, next year, April or so, somewhere in there. Anyway, all right, that's it. That's a stack recap today. So now we're gonna jump into the next segment of the show, which is it's time to stack some sats. As you know, here on the show, we like to stack with Swan. And there we go. Boom, we're gonna buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. There it is, it's already in there. Okay. I'm gonna preview this. Take a screenshot of this for the records. Okay, put it in here. Today is episode 86. 4 more episodes and 3 more episodes. On episode 100, no, not 3 more episodes. We need what? 14 more episodes till we get to episode 100. When we get to episode 100, we're gonna do a $100 stack. Okay, and if we get 100 viewers, no, if we get 10, what should we do? If we get 10 viewers, or 10 or 15 viewers, I'll do a $1,000 stack and really pump our bags for the show. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to sell a few things. I've been selling lots of stuff. I've been selling a lot of things lately. Okay, we're back in here. Back to the browser. Here we go. Cut the music, producer guy. And let's do some stacking. Drum roll, please. There we go, slow and steady. Let's go. We're buying $10 worth of Bitcoin. It's gonna cost us 10 cents. How many Satoshis will we get? Oh. There it is. And just like that, we have stacked with Swan. And we turn on the chilled music because stacking is power. I just voted right now. Did you see that? See what I just did? I just voted. I voted to not fund endless wars. Okay? Alright. I voted to conserve the wealth that I work for. Okay? That's pretty awesome. Okay, back to the browser. Today is 10/19/23. We bought at the price of $28,795. $28,795. About $10 worth. Cost us 10 cents. It yielded 34728. 34728. All right, just like that. We added 34,728 Satoshis to our stack. And that means that we're getting closer and closer to maybe tomorrow we'll be at 5.5 million Satoshis. 5.5 million Satoshis. It's pretty cool. And actually, not that I'm paying attention to the price, but the price has gone up since we started. Since our average buy price is below the current price, so that means that we're in the gains. We're up 3.31%, but that's just the beginning. And again, these numbers don't matter. What matters is that this number goes up and this number goes up. Okay, you want to get to 1 Bitcoin as soon as you can. Secure your financial future and the financial future of your descendants. Okay, because this is like a never spoiling apple. It's like a magical apple. It never spoils. Okay, never degrades. Okay, you can send it to the future generations of your lineage through space and time. It's pretty amazing. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Any questions? Let me know. If you're new to the stream and I haven't sent you 1,000 sats yet, subscribe, say hello in the chat, and say, yo, where's my 1,000 sats? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm gonna take off. If you guys haven't followed Simply Bitcoin yet, follow Simply Bitcoin channel. They have some great content. Their guest today was super cool. Very, very good, very informative. You gotta check it out. And remember, I'm still hoping that you guys are making your way through the Bitcoin Standard audiobook. If you're making your way through that, come back here with any questions, and we'll discuss. It's like a book club. All right, boys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we once again stack sats for the future, for the next generations. But until then, I need to come up with a better sign-off. I'm gonna come up with a good sign-off for tomorrow, and we'll review which ones you guys like the best. But until then, stack sats, and when you're done, and when you think you've stacked enough, stack harder.